Good afternoon, everybody. I am Mike Rust with Rust & Martin, and this is another edition of Bringing It All Together. I've got a pretty interesting project this time. We do a great deal of residential work. About 85% of our work is residential, but we have this fun little niche too that we do upper end commercial work. And I get to do this office right here, which is probably really needs to be done pretty badly. It has beige walls, typical gray carpet, inexpensive code base on here, and this is an executive office that I'm going to take and absolutely transform into a beautiful office, the way it should be. The requirements of the customer is very simple. One, we have to have a private area for him that he can work at his desk where nobody can walk up to. He needs a casual seating area that when he talks with people a little more casually, he can sit down in a sofa or a couple chairs. And then he needs a small conference area that we're going to be putting over here against this wall. So this office serves three purposes, which makes it a little bit of a challenge. Now, I've got it's about 22 feet long, 15 feet somewhere in there. I'm getting ready to look at the plans, and I'm going to draw a plan up for this. But you can see there's really nothing here. I've got ugly fluorescent lights, which are just awful in offices. I feel sorry for people that have to work under those lights right there. And the only thing I left is this tree, which will not be here the next time you see it. So let's start this series up of Bringing It All Together with Rust & Martin. I'm Mike Rust. We're going back to the store. I'm going to show you how it's done.
Welcome to Bringing It All Together. Building on their rich history of quality furniture and expert design, Rust & Martin begins an era with the opening of the new design studio at Regents Park on North Kings Highway in Cape. Let's join owner Mike Rust.
You know, I just love my new entry. Remember, at the Regents Park building, that's where the new Rust & Martin is. And guess what? We finally got our name on the outside. Thank you. Come on, let's take a look. Have I told you how much I love my job? Because I love my job, and I am working in the most beautiful showroom that I've ever worked in. It's our new showroom at Regents Park. If you have not been here, you need to make the drive, come out, drive around to the rear of the building. You'll see our name on the sign out front, and walk straight in and you'll see our showroom. It is absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, come in and take a look at it. I got to show you this for fun. This is a job that I'm working down in Florida, and do you see the beautiful little fish fabric? Isn't it great? Fish fabric started the whole thing, and we found this new product that I just love. This is coconut palm wood, literally from coconut trees that they've made into wood, and I just think it's got a great tropical feel to it. But anyway, fun stuff. But today it's all about commercial design. You know, commercial design is not that different in principle from working on residential. There's a few functional aspects that you have to do, but the principles of design pretty much apply. What do you have to think of differently? Commercial design, there's wear factors. You're going to get more foot traffic, which means how many people are walking across that floor in a day. You're going to get more foot traffic, it's obvious in a commercial situation. Think of an airport. They literally get tens of thousands of foot traffic in one hallway each day. They probably get more foot traffic in that one hallway than you actually have anywhere in your entire house. So the products that you have to specify for commercial really need to make sure that we consider how much wear and how many people are we going to use this. Other things to consider is other fire codes that we have to worry about, ADA, things like that. In an executive office, there's really not that much. We have to make this office functional. And the requirements of this office are, I need a private workspace, I need a more casual space to where I can sit down with customers or staff and talk, and then I need a conference area. And then of course the fourth requirement that we put on ourselves is that we have to make this space absolutely beautiful. So he's kind of given me pretty full rein on color scheme. He likes things just a little bit more contemporary, so I'm going to lean that way. So how's the process start? Well, it starts like every process does if you come to Rust & Martin. It starts with a floor plan, and I sent Farron out from our kitchen and bath shop down in Cape Girardeau. It's called Ashley Bailey. He takes care of all my CAD design. He went out, he measured the client's space, he came back, gave me all the measurements, and this is literally how it starts. I use a pencil and good old-fashioned tracing paper. And this is really just so my mind starts working through the project. I know that I have an architectural issue. I've got a rectangular room. It's boring, it's got bad lighting, it's got windows that literally are about this big. They don't shed much light in it. There's 3 of those. I have a door that I've got to consider, so that's my traffic pattern area. And I start thinking that, okay, I've got to section this room off to make this functional for the customer. I've always said the smartest utensil in the entire store is this pencil, this architectural pencil, because when I start drawing with it, for some reason it comes up with ideas. So that's how it starts. Usually I'll do 3 or 4 of these, but believe it or not, 8 out of 10 times and probably 9 out of 10 times, my first drawing is the one I usually end up working with. So let's see what it does today. Go pencil.